are back and the future is still bright.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what they talking about. Yeah, we was just expected to lose this game. So why so mad? I'll tell you why, because we just hate losing to the Wolverines.
Man.
It brings y'all some emotion. So we gonna preface this episode. I'm gonna go in there and let you do your preface first, and then I'm gonna do my preface after you.
I definitely got, before we even start and dive into this shit and dive into the loss, warning, I might curse a little more this episode. Not intentionally, but just because I'm emotional, okay? We lost. I'm a little hurt, as you can hear it in my voice, in my tone, my posture, at all. I'm a little hurt. But I just want to get this out the way.
With what happened here at the end, I know you were kind of a part of it. Can you just take me through, from your vantage point, what you saw there?
Yeah, I mean, little bro stay doing little bro things, you know? So MSU to little bro, they could do whatever they want. We knew it was going to get chippy, but, you know, everything within the confines of the game, we do right. And then after they want to get busy, we'll get busy.
With this,
Let it go.
I always talk about leading with love.
Lead with
Being
love.
positive. We in every episode
Yes.
that way. Okay? Now, I don't usually use this type of language often. You know, I don't usually go this direction. But after watching this clip floating around of coasting narcissists, coasting Loveland
Whatever his
in a
name is.
post-game interview, like he didn't headbutt our player and start a whole scuffle. It's
Super
cool.
classless.
It's cool,
Super
but
classless.
I'm saying that to say I fucking hate Michigan, bro. I hate Michigan. Everything they stand for. And I like I said, I don't like to use that word. I don't like to talk that way, but I fucking hate Michigan. Everything they stand for except for the Fab Five. That's it. That's the
Everything
only
but
thing
the 5-5.
that I like about your fucking school is the trend-setting
No
Fab
cap.
Five. That's the only
No
fucking
cap.
credit you get. That's it.
Tell him, baby.
Now, man, often, bro, the fans, they act like the school, like we do the most classless shit. We rowdy, we the thugs, well, come on, bro, a headbutt, bro, to start a scuffle, and then, like, what if we would have reacted, the whole team, like, everybody,
y'all
I'm
did.
sure, wanted to, you know, like, everybody watching wanted to, and the
Like whole
whole
bench.
team wanted to. If we didn't have the discipline that we have with those coaches, what would have got? More charges? More fucking charges? More jail? Oh, he should do this and to the fullest extent. All this bullshit, bro. I just had to get that off my chest, bro. Now, all I want to say to end that every player and every coach on our team now understand that this is not just another fucking game, bro. It will never be. I don't care how much it tries to get worded correctly, downplayed. I know Jonathan Smith now feels it. I know he has a little more dislike for Michigan. I know all of those transfers have a little more dislike. Bro, I'm actually happy. I'm not happy that we lost, but I feel like starting this series off with new coaches with a win, it wouldn't have been as good as what this shit gonna be now after this loss. So I had to get that out the way. I'm gonna let you go to the defense. Let's get this shit going, man.
No,
Let's go.
I was gonna give a preface too, man, because
For real, man.
I might be a little bit off kilter where I'm usually at. That's not me. So I'm gonna just say, coming into this game, man, the stats look super close. The records match both teams 4-3, 2-2 in the Big Ten. This is the first time, since 2008 that both teams are unranked facing each other. I still felt good about the Iowa win,
I did.
but I
did.
know that Michigan passed more than Iowa. So I'm like, but then I'm like, I'm digging deeper into the stats. So I'm like, okay, I see the interceptions. They got just as many as us, 9. So I'm like, what else can I get? I see that they are very inefficient on third down. So these are things that are promising. I'm like, okay, I feel good about
I feel so
betting,
good.
betting on our defense.
Yes.
But
yes.
man, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the game day pageantry that they had going on at the big house, I'm like, I've never seen nothing like this, bro.
They
No,
was
for
fucking
real.
with the lights all game and shit.
and I
They
was
ain't never
wondering
did no
why.
shit like that. Like, what the fuck,
And
bro?
it's because it's never happened before. This is unprecedented. First and foremost, this is what the fourth night game that we played in our history. I think we met 117 times, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We were seeing something that was out of the ordinary, y'all. That's the picture I'm trying to paint. So we had to throw everything that was in the past out the window. The Russian stats, being the Russian leader being the one to win the game, we had to throw that all out the window.
Yeah.
I knew from seeing this that the nerves were going to be a huge factor, man. And boy, were they. Because even though we had the outcome that we had this year, we didn't get the dub. We didn't lose 49-0 like we did last year. We can confidently say, most of us who watched the game can confidently say, we handed them the win this week.
Absolutely.
We lost due to two stats that we've been consistently doing. Penalties, not being as disciplined as we possibly can. Michigan didn't have none. Turnovers. And I'm not even going to put the turnover all the way on the player because maybe the player shouldn't have been in the situation. And that's me being out of character. That's the most I'm going to say about that. I came to the realization, y'all, that we playing against the reigning national championship, and we lost 49-0 to them last year.
Yeah.
And now we knocking on their door. We only lost by a touchdown this year. So next year, y'all know what's going on. We on some biggie stuff. We kicking in the door, waving the fofo, and we taking what's ours. Paul is coming home next year. Hey, put it down. We gonna put it down on paper right now.
No doubt.
Write it in the stone what you want to do. Paul coming home next year. So look, that's me being out of character. I'm gonna get back to the regular format.
Yeah.
Defensively, another game where our defense was dominant on long stretches. I would say.
Absolutely.
Man, we made them punt on their first 3 drives, for instance. So in that first quarter, our defense was extremely dominant. Look, we made them punt on 5 out of 10 drives. They drove themselves crazy trying to play against this defense. Man, we had 3 and outs in the most crucial moments. The first one being to set the tone at the beginning of the game, our first defensive drives. Man, that 3 and out felt so good. Dawes,
I'm hype in the living room. I'm hype.
Man, Dawes coming out with a tackle for loss. That defensive line did look good, especially in the first quarter. Shout out to them dogs, man. Ironically, though, our safeties, they stood on business and they stood out better than any safety on either roster. Shot fired. We ain't missing nobody from over there. The guy that we got rocking the number 1, Nakai Martinez, who was my defensive player of the game last week.
Yes, sir.
He played good. Yeah. He had a tackle for loss, y'all.
Yeah.
As safety. Came up, made plays in the run game. He was no slouch, y'all. So we ain't got to worry about missing nobody because of him. He did what he's supposed to do. He did more than fill shoes. What else? The other safety.
A whole different size. Look, everything them ain't even the same shoes. You feel?
Look. That's why I'm about to talk about my defensive player of the game. I'm about to talk about my defensive player of the game.
Talk to me.
Who was also in on a tackle for loss. Yeah. Who also happened to be a safety.
Yeah.
03. My safety, Malik Spencer, with more tackles and more solo tackles than every other safety or every safety on both rosters. Let's just say that. More shots fired. Yes. 10 tackles total, 7 solos. And like I said, he was in on the tackle for loss. I know he bit on the fake, but what y'all got to understand, that fake that caused the touchdown, that was meticulously planned. He was in on the run all game. So, of course, it's easy for somebody to get caught up on that. So, we're not going to fault him for that. That was a great scheme.
Damn sure.
No, it didn't, because we still had a chance. And not to mention, Spencer made play after play after play after play. Man, I'm going to talk about a couple other players, but I just want to give a nice general salute to Spencer.
Yes, sir.
And I just want to say that our safeties played better than all the safeties.
Yeah.
They played better than all the DBs.
Absolutely.
Named on either roster. All right, so look, I want to give a shout out to Kyle Holiday. He came up big on a few plays. You know, he was the honorary captain, so it was super fitting. Yeah. And
made
he got
some
green
big
dot wear,
tackles.
so of course we
Yeah.
expect him to be in position, and we saw it with our eyes. Most of the time, he was in position to either make a play or affect a play. So
time.
shout out to him. Also, Angelo Gross. I feel like he caught a second win this season, man. We saw him
been
taking a
playing
lot
a
of
lot
snaps,
better. Yeah,
and we saw him executing at a higher level than he did in a recent past. So shout out to Gross. That's all I got to say about the defense. What you got for
Yeah.
me, Billy? What you got for me?
A lot of the same, man. Like I'm literally positive about the defense after every game. That's been consistent throughout every show we've done so far. I'm big. I'm high on the defense. I'm still high on them after this game. Like you said, man, came right out, set the tone like they always do. Quick 3 and out, completely dominated the first half. The entire first half, completely dominated the first half, bro. And people could say what they want. I know what you say. Well, when it comes to the orgy, with orgy, the ending, he ended the game on the run. Okay, we had numerous times before that play, bro, to tie the game. They got us the ball back numerous times, bro.
Yeah.
But so we can tie it
in the second half.
2, bro.
2
So
3 and outs in the second
we
half.
could have took the lead, tied it, took the lead,
Prime
bro.
time. Yeah,
Plenty.
Our
So I
defense made it
got
happen.
nothing bad to say about the defense, bro. They got stops when they needed to, at the very least, to tie the game. We could say even if it wasn't a win, at very least to tie it. It should have at least been a tie. Now, for majority of the night, the defense did. They won 11th, bro. I have no complaints. Everybody played as a team. They didn't try to be a superhero, which is crazy in a rivalry game, bro. The discipline showed. I would say that, and I'll give the coaching staff a lot of credit for that. The discipline showed through. We didn't have any stupid penalties, I would say, as far as like personal fouls or slapping or headbutting the other team or, anything after the whistle, I'll say. No stupid like after the whistle stuff. There was a couple other penalties, obviously, we'll touch on, but after the whistle, dumb, just stupid shit that you can do. We didn't shoot ourselves in the foot that way. So I can't ask for more than that. I cannot ask for more than what the defense did. 24 points. That's not a lot of points, bro, to give up. And it wasn't. That's the ending. That's the end of the game. That's the last touchdown to get it to 24, bro. The defense played. I cannot ask better. I expect if we give up 24 points, I expect to win that game 9 times out of 10. That's just me. So shout out to the defense, man. A big loss, though, man, with Turner, bro. Turner was playing with so much passion, bro, effort. Bro, he was playing like a man possessed. Like he been waiting to play in this rivalry his entire college career. He talked about it. Man, I came home. I've been a State fan. I always wanted to wear the green and white. Bro, he grew up watching this rivalry. He understood it, bro. He was playing with so much passion, bro. It was... I'm passionate watching it. I'm like, every snap, bro, he was in there. It's unfortunate. The rule is the rule. It was a target. Dropped the crown. What can we say, bro? That happens. It's football. But, man, shout out Turner. I appreciate the passion he was playing with, man, big time. And my defensive player of the week, not my Spartan dog of the week, my defensive player.
You got?
Drum roll, still give me a drum roll, please. I got to go with the dog, who you mentioned, Malik Spencer. Boy was everywhere. 7 tackles, man, solos, 3 assists, was all over the field all night, bro. And on every play, like you said, gave up the one play. Man, that's one play, bro. He played phenomenal the whole night, bro.
Yes, he did.
So shout out Malik Spencer, man, my defensive player of the game. Like I said, I don't have a lot to say about the defense, man. I'm proud of how the defense played. I'm proud of how the whole team played, but specifically the defense. Y'all doing what y'all been doing all year, and I expect that to continue in the next week. I know Indiana high-powered. I expect it to continue, man.
Yes, sir.
So the offense. Let's get to the
about
offense. Tell me
Let's talk
something.
about it.
I want to hear what you got to say on the offense, man. Talk to me.
So I would say that I got to give a shout-out to, first and foremost, I appreciate Coach Lindgren doing this research and understanding that the team who usually wins the rushing battle wins the games. So we saw.
Did he know that? Holy shit, bro.
So we saw the play calling, run after run after run after run. We saw a rushing attack along with our offensive line that kept winning battles over and over again.
Yeah.
42 runs, y'all. Wow. I mean, just think about that. He outrushed Michigan 163 to 119. 3.9 per carry. Man, listen. I want to say,
Oh man.
I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way. My offensive player of the game, the out of 5, had everybody in an uproar, toting that rock for a season high 118 yards.
Shout out Carter
Man.
5. Holy shit.
He also had the second longest run of the season with that 35
Boy, he was
yard
toting that thing.
back-breaking yard with that outside stretch on 3rd and 9. Man, he looked good right there, boy. Hey, he also had a season high in receiving yards with 56 yards and another back-breaking 3rd down pitch and catch between himself and Childs, resulting in a 30-yard reception. The longest catch of the season, like I said.
Yeah.
Not to mention all of the broken tackles. Oh my God. The burst of speed. The one cutting up the field. Man, general salute to the offensive line with the Herculean effort, man.
Big
I
time.
see y'all.
Big time.
I see y'all helping spring that run game for a second straight game. Huge effort for a second straight game. Man. Also, special shout out to my QB, AC.
Yes, sir.
No interceptions this game. None.
Continued growth, man.
At some points, he looked extremely dominant. It just looked like he was cerebral at some points. We all know we're still going through some growing pains. Nobody can be perfect. But just that one turnover, I won't put that squarely on his shoulder.
Except the dumbass fans in the comments, they perfect.
We ain't talking about them.
You mother!
Come on.
All right,
we ain't talking about them.
Let me stay calm.
Look, I'm just going to say this about that. I really wish it was a knee.
Yeah,
I really do wish it was a knee.
Yeah,
I feel like that was an unnecessary risk. I feel like the timing with the coaching with this one really showed because just how that ended, it shouldn't have ended right there. It should have been better time, and I feel like this showed a little bit that they didn't have their pulse on the rivalry maybe as much as we wanted them to.
Yeah.
But, boy, after how that game ended, you can bet it ain't going to be like that no more.
Oh, yeah.
We saw JS Buddy looking like he was smiling with whatever Sharon coach name is, Shimon.
It's going to be different next year.
It ain't going to be that no more.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be that no more. Listen, one last guy. You give honorable mentions all the time. So leave me alone, bro. Leave me alone. Man. I got to give a big shout out to the freshman phenom who showed his ASS2 with a super athletic touchdown reception.
Yes.
Nick Megatron Marsh. Oh, my God.
Freshman All-American.
Listen, I'm going to say this. Make this a shirt, Marsh. This is free game. If you want 6, throw the 6. Period. Right. Period. Right. If you want 6, throw the 6. What's the other one
you had? The Marsh Pit.
The Marsh Pit?
The Marsh Pit.
Beautiful. Beautiful. There you go.
We don't
free
want
game
nothing
ace.
for that. We
Look,
don't want nothing for that.
We don't want nothing for that. Look. General salute to you too, man. You looking better and better as the season goes on.
Yes, sir.
You looking like a polished gem out there. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to you. And I'm going to end it like that. What you got to say about the offense, Billey?
It's hurting more, man. The more we talk, the wound is. I thought it was closed, man, but
it's all good.
It's starting
man.
to sting a little bit, man. But
it's all good. I'm
gonna touch on what you said, man, and I'm gonna go in a little more detail, bro. But I'm gonna just read some stuff off to you.
Okay, I'm listening.
We had more passing yards, 189 to 146.
I hear you.
We had more rushing yards, 163 to 119. Okay,
I hear you.
Let's go even further. We had more first downs, 8 to 7 by 1, but 8 to 7.
First down, 18 to 17.
18 to 17, right?
Yep.
What is it? 18 to 17 or 8 to 7?
18 for first downs, just 18 to 17.
Okay, first downs, 18. I knew it was by 1, 18 to 17. Yep. Okay, less punts, 3 to 5. We only punted 3 times. They punted 5. Okay, even bigger, time of possession by a landslide.
Yes.
37 minutes and 5 seconds to 22 minutes and 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Let that sink in. Just let that sink in. All of those stats, let that sink in. Now, if I was to read you all of that before this game, obviously, you would think, damn, we won this game probably easily. We probably won by 2 touchdowns, maybe 3, you know? But simple. We did not put the ball in the end zone. It comes down to nothing else. It's nothing else it comes down to, bro.
Yeah,
we have to capitalize on the red zone trips and just like a handful of other games this year.
Just finish.
We get a different result and potentially an easy victory. Bro, the first 3 possessions, we marched down the field. It should be 21 to I'll say at the least. Let's say you don't score once. It should at least be 14-zip.
We should have won the first 2 quarters.
Bro, come on, man. And we'll improve on that. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Obviously, I'm pointing out the obvious, right? we will grow from that. We'll grow, and we'll improve for next week. Big matchup against an undefeated Ohio team. I'm sure you'll see some of those get punched in. Because we've improved every game. Indiana. We improved every game. So, of course, I'm going to expect the same growth. We still going in the right direction. I'm not in panic mode, being a moron, saying crazy shit. We're going to continue to prove. But the obvious in this game, the difference of the game for me, you punch at least 2 of those in. Even if they made they run like they did, it's still a different ball game. You still got the lead. They still playing catch up. And it's still a different ball game, right? So we got that out the way. That's the obvious. Got to point out offensive. Drum roll, please. Drum roll. Offensive player of the game. We all know, man. How could you get this to anybody else but the Carter 5? Carter 5, 19 carries, 118 yards, 2 receptions for 56 yards. Bro, like you said, and not just what he did, when he did it.
Yep.
The bulk of his big plays were on 3rd and long, not third and short. 3rd and long, bro. Shout out Carter, man. Hey, I've been saying all week we got to split more. All year we got to split more carries. Hey, I ain't have shit to say this game. I kept saying, give it to him more. Give it to him more. Give it to him again. He going crazy.
The hot hand.
Man,
he
went crazy.
If you got the hot hand, I want you to have the ball.
And Lynch ran great, too. The opportunities he had, Lynch ran hard. He ran. But, bro, the hand was hot. Like you said, you got to ride the hot hand. And we did. We rode it. Got to go to the freshman All-American, man. We got to highlight the phenom. 4 catches, 44 yards in a touchdown in a big moment again. That's all he do. Bro. He don't make plays. He make plays in big moments. Man. That's what shows you the level of a elite player. Put the shades on.
Bright future,
it's too bright.
That's one with a super bright future,
it's
bro.
Too bright.
Ooh, you see them lights? Ooh,
man,
too bright with
Shout out to freshman All-American, man.
Yes.
That's how you know you got a true elite NFL Sunday player on your roster because he make it in big time moments. The future is too bright. It's too bright. Man.
Yes,
and you know, man, I got to give my honorable mention before I get to AC. I got to give my honorable mention.
Who you giving it to?
You know I got to throw it in there, man. But just as much as I got to give credit to Nate Carter, I got to give the same credit to the O-line.
Yes, sir.
Man, we could say there was a couple plays here and there, but, bro, for the majority of this game, the O-line played phenomenal.
It was less leaky.
Bro, they was dominant the first half. It was dominant, and this is supposed to be some NFL linemen, the great deep. And them boys was out physical in them boys the whole first half, in a lot of the rest of the game too. Yeah. But I would say despite the third quarter, I say you minus the third quarter, and that's not even all on the O-line, but just minus the third quarter. Them boys was dominant in phases of the game, bro. Aiden Childs, man, this is my last piece to the offense. AC, man, like you said, bro, very solid game. You cannot ask for much more, bro. You cannot ask for a lot more. Let's point out the obvious. 1 fumble before the half. And like you said, if I'm being honest, and I hate saying sometimes I hate being directly honest, but if I'm being honest, no way he should have been in that position. No way. 0% he should have been. Even if, like, I listened to the post-game conference and the explanation was, I'm fine with the explanation. JS said, okay, the plan was he pop off. If we pop off, we was going to run the ball. We pop off a big one. We was going to speed it up, try to get something else. That's fine, bro, but it's 30 seconds and it's 7-6. It's 7-6. You came into the big house, bro. You came into the big house, 100,000 is loud. They flickering the lights, doing this spooky shit all beginning of the game, all this weird shit at every time out. 7-6, go in the half with the lead. That's a different. Not only did it give up points, the momentum shift was astronomical, bro.
Completely different, yes.
It was huge. You talking about going into the half 7-6 and feeling like my offensive line dominated this supposed NFL defensive line. My offensive line, my young offensive line dominated this first half. We running, we going crazy. We doing whatever we want to do. And you switch that to, shit, we fumbled. Got it scooped up and gave up 3. Now they coming out with the ball. The key to that is, which is why the only reason I have a problem with the explanation is because you know that they get the ball coming out. So that changes. If you pop a run off, we going to go. Why? Because if they get the ball in the second half, you don't even want to play with that fire. It's a rivalry game. Every possession counts, bro. Every single possession counts. Yes. So that's the only problem I have with that. Obviously, if we pop a run off 8 and throw a fade touchdown, then we ain't saying shit, right? Obviously.
Right.
So we ain't coaches, but I'm just saying, bro.
Still gonna say it was
that was a critical gamble, bro.
Yeah,
critical. But
yeah.
I still love my coaches. I love JS. We got the
coaches.
right guy. It's no doubt about that. I'm going to make that very clear. We got the right guy. Nothing has changed that, bro.
All
Nobody on this coaching staff is the wrong for this team. We have the right guy in every position.
I love
That's it. So
leading
leading into that, coach. Yes, sir.
I love
yes,
it.
sir.
We can talk about my coach of the game.
Hey, this I want to hear. I want to hear where you went with this because I was trying to figure out where you going to go with this, bro. Where you going to go with it.
Drum roll.
Drum roll, please.
We're going to go with my coach of the game. I hope I say his name right. Coach Jim Michalczek. Offensive line coach and run game coordinator.
I knew it,
Oh,
bro.
my goodness.
I knew it.
We dominated in the trenches. We got some good push.
Sir.
It looked less leaky than it has
Man.
all season. The Spartan offensive line looked the part. Big, stout,
Talk to
offensive,
me.
Big Ten line. Thanks to Coach M coaching them up, being
you see
patient
that
with
progression,
them,
bro.
experimenting with them, figuring out who goes where, figuring out what makes them tick. Man, he did a phenomenal job. Look, that run script, man, I don't think we've seen these plays on film for the most part. Maybe the stretch,
bro.
the outside stretch, but the ones that had the, all the pre-snap motions, or basically what they like to call pre-snap window dressing, all those shifts in motion put us in good spots to win most of our blocking battles. And I know that's directly from coaching. That's directly from practicing. That's directly from teaching them why you have to do this. Reps.
Yeah.
By the first half, dominance had already been established. We rushed over what they allowed on their defense, from their defense average in the first half.
Yeah, first half.
So that's why he get my coach of the game. General salute to Coach M, and big shout out to the O-line and Cotta 5. General salute to y'all too. Who you giving your coach of the game to, bro?
Hey, ain't no suspense on this. I got to go the same way. It ain't no debate on that. It ain't no debate on it.
We chose the same thing, bro.
I ain't got an honorable mention.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing this time. It's clear cut in this game. That O-line is progressing from week 1 to now, and it is crazy. The
Scary
progression,
yes.
Think about after this game, after the next game, after this season, coming back in the next season, you get
a lot of
you
young
get
dogs.
more development, you get more age, you getting older, you got the young guys on the team, you got some freshmen coming in that's massive. You got some. You maybe add a couple portal pieces, bro. You may see the best offensive line not only in the Big Ten but in the country next year, and I'm stamping that right now because of that coach, bro.
Yes, sir.
Man, Coach M, bro. Look, man, Michigan, and I'm gonna tell you why I picked them. Obviously, I ain't gonna just ride the coattail. I'm gonna tell you why I picked them, man.
Let's hear it.
Michigan supposedly has a couple edge rushers that's supposed to play on Sunday. And for the most part, we won the line battle. For majority, we won the line battle offensively, bro, versus their defensive line. I would say besides the third quarter, like I said earlier, we won every quarter. I would say the offensive line. They've continued to grow all season. They have a consistent 5 now. He's settled in on his 5. It's consistent, and you can tell that he found the 5 that works, and it can do everything that is supposed to be done. They're playing better and better every week. I see them, like I said, next year being one of the best O-lines in the country, man, with all of the added stuff. Like I went over the freshmen, the guys on the team now, the guys coming in, and a couple Porter pieces. That's going to get real scary. Really, really scary. And I like what I seen, too, and this ain't the offensive side we talk about no more, Wakanda, but I forgot to mention Martinez again, the true freshman, bro. I really like what he brings, bro. I really like how hard he runs, blocks. He going to be a really good back, bro. That true freshman back, bro. He's going to be really good, bro. Really, really good, man. I like that. But he didn't get a lot, but
it looked like he was about
I keep
to throw a
saying
pass.
Why do I keep saying Martinez? Makai Frazier.
Yeah.
Makai Frazier, it's the M. Makai Frazier, bro. I'm really impressed with him, bro. Like he don't look out of place. He the body size. He already the size. He can play right now. Like, bro, he's gonna be really good, bro. Towards the end of this year and leading into next year, I wouldn't even be surprised if he's starting. I would not be surprised, bro. That's how good that guy could be, bro. He's very physical and downhill, bro. But got that out the way. Had to shout out the young dog, man. Got to give the young dogs credit. Now, this is the coaching segment, right? So, I'm gonna reference this by saying again, we have the right guy in place from head coach down, from top down, every positions coach, all the management. We have the right people in place. I have no doubts. I'm not for 1 second saying that we don't have the right people in place, bro. But the gambles may have been a little too much in this game.
Some people thought they was too conservative, though.
Nah,
some people thought they was too conservative with Charles.
And now
though.
you see what you get. You get the other side of the coin, and now nobody happy again. Okay, that's why you let coaches coach and quit crying so much, bro.
Right.
Not recovering. The onside kick, bro, I got to highlight that onside kick, bro. In the crucial time of the game, bro. The momentum was coming back. We just got some points on the board. We got it within 3. And we kick an onside kick in the third quarter with 3:45 left, bro. 3:45 left, bro. Why not make them go the whole field? The defense played well majority of the game. Why not make them go the whole field? I understand. If you get it, if you get that and you recover it, it's a different ball game. I understand that, but the gamble is too much. It was too much for that time. We went Dan Campbell mode. Too much right there. We went Dan Campbell and we shouldn't have. We shouldn't have went Dan Campbell, man.
Okay.
We shouldn't have did it, bro.
Let's get off the coaches, bro.
One possession.
Let's get off the
One
coaches.
possession.
Let's talk about the sparring
But
dog of the game,
man,
bro.
I'm
Come
just
on.
saying. I'm saying that to say it's not a shot. It's not a shot. But
It's not a shot.
like I said,
You
we
did
got
say
the right
JS,
people.
we got the right guy.
Yeah, we got the right guy. I'm not questioning that. And you got to take a shot because, like I said, if we would have got it, I would have been singing a different tune. I may have still said, "Ooh, that was a little," but I wouldn't have said it wasn't a great call. We've been saying, "Damn." I can say that. You know, I can admit both ways.
I would say it was risky. Some people think it's risky. I would say it was risky. Some people thought we played. I would say more particularly, we played conservative with the play calling for Aiden Childs because we didn't throw the ball down the field, which is understandable.
It was a little conservative, I get why. I get
that
part. I ain't
that's
complaining about.
That's how you take some of the win out of their DNs, though.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you, because they did get 3 sacks on us.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. We said it was less leaky.
And
we didn't say our offensive line was perfect.
They was getting back there.
Yeah, they had
just
6
wasn't
tackles
fast
for
enough.
losses.
Absolutely.
They had 6 tackles for losses and 3 sacks. So we're not trying to say our offensive line was perfect. We still singing their praises because they deserve it because of the improvement. And the coach that we gave coach of the game, he's directly responsible for that.
Absolutely.
So he is the one we want to more highlight because that's leading with love. So
yes, sir.
Do you want to lead with the Spartan dog of the game, or should I talk about him?
Spartan dog of the game, man.
Because I know we got the same dog.
I know we going in the same place.
Yeah.
So
what else you got to say about him?
What
else you got to say about him?
Drum roll, please. We might well say it together on 1. The Carter.
Five.
Carter 5, man. We going
Where
the
the
same
love
guy,
go?
man.
Where
We
the
already
love
listed
go?
what he did, man. The
Yes,
carries,
sir.
the yards. Big play after big play,
174
man.
total
Play
yards.
with toughness. Play like he understands
Yup.
what this is all about. Play like he felt that 49
Yup.
zip victory last year.
Yup.
Felt like he didn't want that to happen
He
again.
ain't want it to happen again.
Shout out Carter 5, man. Huge third down. Third and long, though. Third and long, bro. You can't. I got nothing else to say, man. His tape speak for itself, man.
Yeah.
But shout out Carter 5. Shout out the coaches. Shout out the players. I still believe in this team wholeheartedly. I still
Yes,
believe in
sir.
this offense. I believe we can finally punch it in next week against Indiana. I'm
Yeah.
still picking the Dogs for the
Yeah.
upset. I'm a
Yeah.
Spartan for life. Win or loss. This
Yeah.
shit don't change, baby.
Let me
Go
say some
green
more
all
about.
day. Let's
Let me
go.
say some more about the
Talk to
Carter
him.
5.
Talk to
174 total yards, a touchdown. Just when they were saying he ain't got no touchdowns in Power 4, he got that touchdown. Look, man, he was our captain. We knew it was in him, but we just didn't know when it was going to erupt. When you talk about a one cut back, he is the definition of it. Look, if we get this Nate Carter for the rest of the season.
Oh, yeah. Good luck.
Obviously, we're going to dominate because this is
Yeah.
exactly what we've been talking about. Where we need a running game to take some pressure off of Aiden Childs.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
like he said, shout out to the players, shout out to the coaches, shout out to our aspiring dog. General salute.
We ain't done
to you,
yet.
Nate Carter. Because this season ain't over, and like he said, we looking to punch Indiana in the mouth, and I'm gonna be out there.
We is not.
I'm gonna be out there.
Done.
General is gonna be out there saluting all the players,
Yes,
giving them the
sir.
ammunition that they need to get through this war. Let's go.
We
What else you
are
got for
not
me?
done, baby. Go on and wrap it up, man.
General Patton is out of here, like I said.
He out of here.
General Patton gonna be out there next week, giving them the ammunition, giving them a salute that they need to win this war. Let's go. What you got?
Absolutely, man. And
Finish
you
it off,
already
Billey.
know, man.
Finish
You
it
already
off.
know how we ended, man. Look, man. We got to get to the ending, man. Like we always say, we got to lead with love, man. If you don't do nothing else, lead with love, man. Please follow all of our social media platforms, Active Alumnus Media. If you love this, man, if you like what we doing, if you like how we growing and like how we coming, like our perspective, follow us on Instagram, follow us please on YouTube, most importantly, because that's where we drop every episode, every Monday morning, man. We are not done yet. I just had to get one more out, man.
Not over, Michigan.
One more out.
Kicking that door with.
Hey, we back, man. Hey, you already know how we gonna do, man. We out of here. Go green.
Go white.